Okay. We're going to begin our class. Welcome, welcome from a seated position. So just find that comfy seated position to keep your hips open and no issues in the knees. So if this is a problem for you, you can have your legs in front of you, place a bolster or pillow under your knees. And the important thing here in a seated position is to try to keep the spine lifted upright as much as you can. So sitting on the edge of your blanket with the pelvis tilting forward, that helps. So relax your elbows by your rib cage, lift the spine from the heart center, and then guide the chin slightly back and then towards the chest. You can close your eyes or you can lower the gaze towards the floor. Just find whatever works for you today. Concentrate on the breath. Let's first notice how the breath moves within the body. Naturally, nothing to change yet. Just be aware. After a couple more rounds, let's begin to modify the length of the breath as we consciously change the pattern, allowing the breath to become deeper, longer. The breathing should be at ease and relaxed. You're welcome to use your Ujjayi breathing if you feel comfortable with this practice. The victorious breath. For the next inhale, lift the chin up towards the ceiling. Don't drop the head too far back. And deep exhale through the nose and lowering the chin to your chest, gently stretching the back of your neck. Inhale to lift her open. Deep exhale through the nose, down to the chest. And at your own pace, keep moving, linking the breath with the movement. Slowly warming up. Muscle of your neck, mobilizing gently the cervical spine. Inhale, lift, and then lower into the neutral neck. Again, guide the chin slightly back and down. Take a deep inhale and exhale, rotate, look over to right shoulder and exhale all the way to the left. Inhale here and exhale all the way to your right shoulder. Inhale here. Exhale, move the chin to your left. Inhale and exhale to the right. Inhale and exhale to the left, and from the left bring the chin to your chest, rotating the head slowly in one direction, to the right, to the left, and down. Just moving slowly, drawing a circle with your chin. And reverse, going to the opposite direction. And slowly return back through center. Now bring both hands to the back of the head, elbows flex, and then elbows in, and then the chin goes to your chest. Holding position, don't press too far and too hard. Just allow the weight of your hands and the deep breath to go deeper into the stretching those muscles. And lift the head, lower the left hand down to your left thigh and keep the right hand to the back of your head. Rotate the chin somewhere in between your right shoulder and the chest, and then exhale, guide the chin to your right collarbone. And lift the head, place your right hand on your left ear and exhale, the right ear goes to the right shoulder. Left shoulder is slowly sinking down towards the floor, creating more space to stretch deeper the left side of your neck. And slowly back through center again, both hands to the back, elbows in, exhale, chin to the chest. Lift the head, lower the right hand down, keep your left hand to the back of the head, rotate the chin somewhere in between left shoulder and the sternum, and as you exhale, guide the chin to your left collarbone. Use your breath. Lift the head, place your left hand to your right ear, and as you exhale, guide the ear to your left shoulder. Relax your right shoulder down. Couple more breaths. And slowly release, head back through center, and inhale again, lift the chin up and down to the chest, and then rock your chin from side to side like a pendulum of a clock. Some movement after holding in position, just mobilize the chin from one side to the opposite side. Inhale, lift the head and come back to center. Now bring the hands to your heart, and then as you inhale, come into cactus arms, guide the shoulders, elbows back, stretch, and exhale. Bring the hands together, interlace the fingers, round the spine, belly in, straighten the elbows and stretch in between the shoulder blades. Inhale, neutral spine, hands to the heart, prayer pose. Inhale, cactus arms, stretch the front of the torso, the chest. Exhale, palms together, interlace the fingers, round the spine, belly goes in, straighten the elbows, chin to your chest. Hands together into Anjali Mudra. Inhale to open the front of your shoulders and chest. Exhale, interlace the fingers, straighten the elbows, belly in, chin in. Inhale, hands to the heart. And then relax your wrist and let's rotate the wrist in one direction. Going into the opposite direction. And release, bring the arms to the side and flex and lower the fingertips to the floor. Flex fingertips up and down, up and down, up and down. Make a fist, rotate the wrist, relax your shoulders and elbows, going in one direction and then into the opposite direction. And then spread the fingers and then bring the palms and then rotate the palms so your heels, the heels of your wrists are pointing to the front and the fingertips to your legs. And lean slightly forward and stretch here the posterior part of your wrist, the forearms. And release. Now bring the top of the hands towards the floor, fingertips again facing to the legs, and lean slightly forward. Don't put too much pressure there. Just feel now the stretch in the anterior part of your wrist and forearms. And then release and shake. Shake your hands, shake your wrists, and then bring the arms to the side. And then bring the arms to the front and lower the right arm behind, under your left arm. Flex the elbows, eagle pose on your arms, and guide the elbows high as your shoulders, and then guide the elbows towards the left. So you should feel the stretch on the outside of your right shoulder. Use your breath. Back to center and do the arms. So in this case, the left arm was on top, the right arm behind you. Now we bring the arms to the center, the right arm's going top and left arm goes under. Place the hands together and guide the elbows high as your shoulders, and then guide them to your right shoulder. Use your breath. And back, and then do the arms and open the chest, and then slowly release the hands down, shoulders up, back and down, shoulders up, forward, down and back, shoulders forward, up, back and down, shoulders forward, down and back. One more time, from the shoulders join, up, back and down. One more, up, forward, down and back. Inhale, bring the arms overhead, grab your left wrist with your right hand, reach and extend the spine, flex the elbow, and then slowly bring the spine to your right and back through center. Flex the elbows, relax your shoulders, spine goes to the right, press through your left hip and back through center. And exhale one more time to your right, back through center, and then grab your right wrist, relax your shoulders and elbows, take a deep inhale, and exhale, the spine goes to the left, and inhale back through center, to the left, back through center, one more, to the left, back through center, release, bring the hands behind you, and do the crossing of the legs, some windshield wiper movement with the feet wider than your hips, to mobilize the hips and the legs. Take your time here. And then bring the sole of the feet together, guide the heels away from your pelvis. So kind of like a diamond shape here. And place your hands to your feet, relax your elbows, and then release the chin to your chest as you point with the crown of the head towards the floor. Stretch the back of the neck, upper spine, feel the opening on the back of your rib cage in between the shoulder blades. Take a deep inhale and exhale. And slowly lift the head, lift the chest, guide the thighs and the knees together, drop the legs to one side. Let's come to tabletop position. Remember to protect your knees. So use a blanket or a towel. And let's have the knees wide as your hips first and tuck the toes under. Place your wrist right under the shoulders and the width of your shoulders. And we're going to rock back to stretch the arches and the ball of the feet. And then back through center. Keep your toes tucked. Exhale. Move the hips to the heels. And back through center. And move the hips to the heels. And back through center. Top of the feet flat on the mat. Let's work the spine into the cat-cow. Inhale, drop the belly, open the chest, look forward. Exhale, round the spine into the cat, belly in, chin in. Inhale, arch the spine, open the heart, look forward. Exhale, round the spine into angry cat. At your own pace, keep moving gently, linking the breath with the movement. Couple more breaths, moving the spine into the flexion and extension. And with the next cat, we're going to run and we're going to drop the hips to the heels, relax your shoulders and elbows, place the forehead towards the floor or towards the block. Don't let the head hanging in the air. Breathe through this. And inhale and come all the way to tabletop. From here, extend the right arm forward, the left leg goes back. Now flex the left knee and sweep the right arm to the side. Inhale, extend the leg, work with balance, and right arm goes forward. Flex your left knee, right arm goes into position. One more time. Extend the left leg back, the right arm goes by your right ear. And as you exhale, you flex your left knee and the right arm goes to the side. Now lower the right hand down, step forward with your left foot, and the right knee goes slightly back. Left knee over to your left ankle, and we're going to place the hands to the thigh, move the chest away, and now straighten your left leg. Exhale, flex your left knee, and bring the elbows by your rib cage. And straighten the leg, move the hip back, and flex and move the pelvis forward. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, flex. And place the hands down towards the floor, tuck the toes under, knee off the mat, rock forward and back, forward and back, forward, back, forward, back. Lower the right knee down, straighten the left knee, and stretch the hamstring as you move the hips back and draw the chin to your chest. Breathe through the back line of your leg and the spine. And release. Bring the left knee back and let's all move to child's pose. Relax your shoulders and elbows. Take a moment. And moving slowly to tabletop. Wrist under the shoulders, knees wide as your hips, the belly goes in. Extend the right leg back, activate the leg, the core, left arm by your left ear. Exhale, flex the right knee, sweep the left arm into position. Inhale, extend the leg back, left arm by your left ear. Flex right knee, left arm to the side. Inhale, extend and reach. Exhale, flex, sweep the arm to the side, lower the left hand down, step forward with your right foot, left knee slightly back, hands to your right thigh, and move the chest away, straighten your right knee. Flex the right knee, hips going forward. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, flex. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, flex, hands down, tuck the toes under, pick up the knee off the mat, and rock forward and back, forward and back, forward and back. One more. Forward and back. Lower the left knee down. Let's stretch hamstrings. Straighten the knee. Move the hips back. Chin to the chest. Relax your shoulders and breathe. Flex your right knee. Bring the right knee back. And let's all move back to child's pose. Soften the elbows. Relax your forehead towards the floor, towards the block, or make a tower with your fist. Take a moment. And inhale, let's come to table, tuck the toes under. Inhale, downward dog, lift the hips, heels towards the floor, chin to your chest. Inhale, heels up, knees down. Move the hips to the top of the feet flat, move the hips to child's pose. Back through center. Tabletop, tuck the toes under, press Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward dog. Shoulders away from your ears. Inhale, heels up. Knees down, table, top of the feet flat. Move the hips to the heels. Child's pose, Balasana. One more time. Move into table. Tuck the toes under, press into downward dog. Chin to the chest, shoulders away from your ears. Inhale, heels up, knees down. Top of the feet flat on the mat, and then slowly release hips. This time, bring the arms down by your side, and then lower the forehead towards the floor or towards the block. Relax your shoulders, relax your elbows, and get a full stretch on the spine. And from here, lift the head, lift the chest, and we're going to find our way to lie down on our back. So the same towel or blanket we're going to use to support the neck. So place that, and we're going to find slowly into lying at our backs. Grab your strap, keep your block handy, and we're going to make our way here. Take a moment with the knees bent. Place your hands on top of your belly and just watch your breath again, going from natural breathing into long, deep, modified breath. Few rounds to slow down, to notice the body, to check in with the breath. Then from here, grab your strap. With the knees flexed, bring the left thigh into the chest, and then hook the strap on the ball of your left foot. And then straighten the legs up to the sky, holding from the end of the strap, and try to keep the upper arm and the elbows down. So you're not bringing the shoulders up, and just lower and relax it down. So flex the knee as you lower. That's an exhale. Inhale to straighten, stretch the back of the leg. Exhale, flex and lower. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, flex. Inhale, straighten, and hold in position. Breathing through the stretching of the back line of your left leg. Guide the chin to your chest. Don't overarch your neck. Now grab both straps with your right hand, and let's guide the leg over to the hip a little bit and then out. Slightly in, slightly out. A couple more rounds, gently mobilizing the hip joint. Now we're going to work in stretching the IT band, so that left leg now is going to go over the pelvis. It's not a twist. You have to keep your left hip down and just feel there. Go enough as you feel the stretch happening. Close your eyes and enjoy the breath. Now bring the left leg back through center, and we're going to bring the left leg out to the side. So grab both straps with your left hand. Use your upper arm and your elbow for support, and then open the leg out as you stretch the inner part of your left leg. Close your eyes, soften your pelvic floor. Work with your breath. And gently the leg returns back to the center. Grab both straps with both hands. Now bring the right foot up. Flex your left knee, lower the foot down. So as you exhale, flex your right knee, heel down. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, flex and lower. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, flex and down. Inhale, straighten and hold in position. Breathe. Now grab both straps with your left hand and then guide the legs slightly in, slightly out. Just gentle movement there, originating from the hip joint. Inhale, open, and then exhale, cross it over the pelvis. It's not a twist. Keep your right hip down. Just go as far as you are not twisting, but you can feel the IT band stretch. And back through center, grab both straps with your right hand. Keep your left hip down and then slowly open the right leg out to the side. Use the upper arm for support. Try to keep the hips even. Excuse me. Inhale, engage the core, back through center. Now bring the left foot up and have both feet on the strap and then open the legs out in a V, holding from the end of the strap. Breathe through this. And gently bring the legs back to center. Flex the knee, remove the strap from the ball of the feet, and then lower the feet down wide as your hips. Let's come into bridge pose to align the spine. Lift the pelvis, and then slowly release it down. Feet off the mat, hands to your knees, and then open and close. A little movement in both hips there, with the big toes in touch, and just leg open and close. Then roll over to one side, and let's slowly find our way to a kneeling position again. So we use your blank. I'm going to be facing to my laptop here, and extend your right leg out to the side for latch pose. Right hand goes down, left arm goes overhead, and as you exhale, the spine goes to the right. As you lower the right hand below your knee, guide the left shoulder, elbow back, and feel the opening on the left side of the torso at the same time on the right side of your right leg. Breathe through this. And inhale back through center, bring the arms overhead, flex the knee, move the hips to the back, to the side as you come into cactus arms, straighten the legs, arms overhead, flex the right knee and cactus arms, move the hips to the right. Inhale, straighten and reach. Excuse me. Exhale, flex the elbows, right knee flex, hips to the right, and bring the arms up. Lower the left hand down, and the right arm is pointing up to the sky. Guide the left foot so it's in line with your left knee, and then bring the right foot up. Exhale down. Inhale, lift and lower. Inhale, reach and down. One more, up and down. Right knee goes down. Let's come to child's pose. Relax your shoulders. Take a moment. Lift the head, lift the chest, and standing position. Left leg goes out to the side. Inhale, reach with the right arm overhead. And exhale, lower the left hand below your knee. We're going to hold in latch position, Pingalasana. Right elbows goes back and find that nice opening in the rib cage as you keep breathing. With this lateral stretch of the torso, and we're opening and stretching inner thigh and left hip. Inhale, back through center, bring the left arm up, both arms overhead. Flex your left knee, move the hips to the left, cactus arms, and straighten the leg and the arms. Flex your left knee into cactus. Inhale to straighten. Exhale, flex and cactus, left knee bend. Inhale back through center and then lower the right hand under your right shoulder. Guide the right foot so it's in line with your right knee and extend through the left, your left hand and engage the core and inhale, left foot up and down, up and down, up, down, one more, up, down, flex your left knee and rotate, and let's all come to child's pose. Relax shoulders, elbows, take a moment. Lift the head, lift the chest, and let's remove the blanket from the mat and keep the block handy. We're going to come into table, move the knees slightly back. Now flex the elbows, guide the elbows by your rib cage, and slowly in control, the pelvis goes down, the belly goes down, the chest goes down. We're going to work in Bhujangasana, cobra pose to strengthen the back muscles and open the chest. So the hands are directly under the shoulders or by your rib cage with the elbows flexed and the hands by your body, legs and feet together. When we come into cobra, don't lift the chin and arch your cervical spine. Try to keep your neck neutral, which means keep gazing toward the floor. Press with the hips and the pelvis and inhale. Come into cobra, engage those back muscles. Your hands are there for support. Exhale, lower it down. Inhale, lift into cobra. Exhale, down. Press through the pelvis, engage the muscles, lift and down. Inhale up and down, and keep moving at your own pace. 3 more rounds, please. And slowly all the way down towards the floor. Hands under the shoulders, press to lift the pelvis, bend the knees, move the hips to the heels and stretch the back as you counterbalance the back bend. Take a moment. Now slowly come to table and guide the left knee closer to your left ankle. Flex your left foot. This is called pigeon pose. Your right leg is behind you, is nice and long. Your left knee is bent and you're flexing the left foot to protect your left knee. So if you feel like you're like dropping into one side, you have to try to keep the hips even. So use the block if you need to support and place the block under your left buttock. So that way your hips are facing forward and you, with a nice long spine, you can start walking the hands to the front and then release the belly, the chest, everything, the forehead towards the floor. Holding position, relax your shoulders and just breathe here as you stretch and open your left hip, IT band. Slowly pick up the head, place the hands under the shoulders, lift the chest, and guide the left knee back. Now the right knee comes towards your right wrist. Flex your right foot to protect your right knee, left leg behind you, nice and long. Hands under the shoulders to lift the chest. Adjust your hips if you need to. Place the block under your right buttocks, and then slowly walk with a nice long spine as you melt the chest down and the belly. And you hold in position as you breathe deep and long. And lift the head, lift the chest, hands under the shoulders. Slowly bring the right knee to meet your left knee. Let's bring symmetry to the hips, both knees wide as the hips, and move the spine to child's pose. Hands by your knees, gently press up, lift the chest, move the hips to one side, swing the legs to the front of the mat. And from the front of the mat, we're going to lie down on our backs. So here again, use your blanket or your towel to support your neck, and then all the way down towards the floor. Now it's time to grab your block, and let's place the block under your sacrum, not under your lower back, not here, but right under your sacrum. Let's work in this supported bridge pose. So just take your time here to find the yummy spot with the feet wide as your hips and the heels under the knees and the arms in T position to open the front of the chest, the shoulders. Close your eyes. Now walk the feet together, open the knees out so the soles of the feet are together, and you are in Supta Baddha Konasana. Make sure your glutes are relaxed, so is your pelvic floor, the inner thighs, the groin. Just breathe. Now walk the thighs and the knees together, and the feet are wide as your mat. So just keep the knees together. Keep breathing here for a few more rounds. Now open the knees wide as your hips. Lift the pelvis, lift the spine into bridge. Remove the block from underneath you. Slowly, gently lower the spine down towards the floor. A few rounds of Apanasana. Hands to your knees, feet off the mat. Flex the elbows, flatten your lower back. Inhale, straighten the elbows, guide the thighs away. And just keep moving in and out, releasing especially your lumbar spine. And then guide the thighs away, keep the hands to your knees, and let's make a circle with your knees in one direction. Gentle massage of your lower back. Going into the opposite direction. And back through center. Lower the feet down again. Come into bridge, align your spine. And exhale, release all the way down. Bring the arms to the side in T position. And then slowly lift the feet off the mat. And then with the knees in 90-degree angle, let's move the legs to one side into our last twist. In Jatara Paravriti. Perhaps use your left hand to guide the right knee closer to your left knee. Lift the head off the mat and rotate it open and turn it to your right side. Shoulders are open, relaxing and breathing here. And release, engage the core, legs back through center. Lower the right foot down, place your left foot on top of your right thigh. IT band stretch again. Bring the hands holding from the hamstring or the shin. And release the left foot down, right foot on top of your left thigh, holding from the hamstring or, no, sorry, let's twist to the right first, sorry. Knees bend, 90-degree angle, and then move and lower the legs to the right side. Let's stay in the twist. Use your right hand to guide your left knee closer to your right, and then turn the head to your left shoulder. Release, engage the core, bring both legs back through center. Lower the left foot down, right foot on top of your left thigh, holding from the hamstring or the shin. IT band stretch. Up one more breath. And release. And let's come into full happy baby. Keep the lower back flat in the mat, chin sliding to the chest. You can hold in position. You can give yourself a massage as you rock side to side like a happy baby. Go slowly back through center and release the foot down. Let's come into again. Reach to align your spine. Lift the pelvis, lift the hips. Slowly in control, lower it down towards the floor. Now walk the right foot to the right corner of the mat. Cross your left leg over to your right ankle. And then bring the arms overhead. Grab your left wrist with the right hand. And then guide the spine to the right side as you stretch the left side of the torso. Relax your shoulders and elbows. Open your left shoulder and just feel the stretch on the left side of the rib cage. Those intercostal muscles getting open, more flexible. And spine back to center, arms back to center. Now undo the crossing of the legs. Left leg goes to the left corner. Cross it over, right leg over to right left ankle. Grab your right wrist. And then as you exhale, the spine goes to the left. Stretch the right side of the torso. And release, spine back through center, release the arms down, and do the crossing of the legs. Flex both knees, and let's do some windshield wiper movement here to gently mobilize the legs and the hips. One more time. And slowly back through center. Now straighten those legs, turn the feet out, arms away from the body, palms facing up. You are now in your Shavasana pose. So find any way that you feel comfortable in this last few more minutes together. This is the time of reintegration and when we receive the benefits of the practice. So make sure you are super comfortable. If you need to cover your eyes or cover your body. This is a moment you are with your body in stillness. This is a time where you can actually have an inner conversation with your own self, your body, your mind, your breath. And you are checking in inch by inch, head to toes, from the sole of the feet to the crown of your head. Mindfully noticing where you might be maybe holding some tension or tightness. And then you pause, you take your time. You instruct your body to soften and let go. This is time of surrendering and letting go tension, tightness. You listen to your body. You take the time as you go up and down several times until you feel the body is finally melting down. You feel how everything softens, how the inner organs are finding space. You can even visualize your body internally. You can pause with your heart as you can feel it pumping blood. You can visualize your lungs as they are receiving and giving life force into the body. Deepen the breath. Rock your head gently side to side. Wiggle your toes, wiggle the fingers, and rotate your ankles and your wrists. Now with your next inhale, bring the arms overhead and point through the toes. Find the space. And as you exhale, bend the knees. Hug yourself. Gently roll over to one side and pause in position. And slowly the head comes last. Please meet me. Let's sit together. Again, guiding the spine from the heart center. Take the moment to notice the body, to notice the mind. Welcoming again air into the lungs, life force into our body. Taking the moment to express gratitude to the breath, take the time to express gratitude to our feet and legs, our arms and hands, our internal organs, our loving hearts, and our bright minds. We are all walking miracles. Just be grateful to that. And especially that we can change or create inner changes within ourselves. Let's be gentle with our hearts. Let's be gentle with our own minds. Let's stop and take the time to be aware of our needs. Let's be our own best friends. Let's guide the hands to the heart center in Anjali Mudra. Holding space, honoring ourselves, our own bodies and minds. Let's cultivate sweetness, compassion, and love. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. We'll have peaceful, loving, sweet thoughts. We'll have sweet, peaceful, loving words to offer. May our actions always, always be inspired by this love, sweetness, peace, and compassion. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. And I thank you all very much for being here today practicing yoga. Namaskar. Thank you very much. Looking forward to seeing you next Tuesday, hopefully, if everything goes well from Panama. I understand that I'll have internet, so let's pray that that is correct. But I'll let you know. But supposedly every place I already checked and they have internet. So let's stay in touch. Take care. Enjoy your day out there and stay safe and happy always. Thank you.
Take care. Safe travel.
Thank you.